Welcome to the Funeral Nation Web Show, the best effing web show. Welcome everybody to Funeral Nation episode number 29. I'm Ryan Thogmartin. That is Jeff, the Funeral Commander Harbison. This week's episode is brought to you by our title sponsor, Fast Funding Group. You can see the show up above, powered by Fast Funding Group. Jeff, super good to have a title sponsor involved with us here because we are driving effing change, talking about effing brand. This show is power-packed. Why don't you tell us what's coming up?
Hey, greetings, young man. I'm really digging the Fast Funding Group. I like that, their logo. They've got American Funeral Financial. They've got C&J Financial, Funeral Funding Center. How appropriate that, once again, consolidation we've been talking about all year in brands. Anyway, we'll have Jamie Meredith and some of his team members in a few weeks to share what that's all about. On today's show, for the next 20 minutes or so, we're going to have a great guest to share with us about the coolest thing I personally saw at the ICCFA, besides your haircut and my coat, right?
That's right.
Cemetery 360. Spotlight on funeral directors coming from Iowa. And WTF is going to make you wonder, what would have happened if it would have rained in this picture? Anyway, Ryan, what's the buzz out in the industry, bro?
Honestly, Jeff, this week the industry was really in a buzz about episode 28 of Funeral Nation Show, where we highlighted the new exhibitors and companies that really stood out at ICCFA, and we also spotlighted Big Jim Darby, and that has brought in to date. Episode 28 has been our most engaged episode. Just the congratulations and well-received wishes to the Darby family, and everyone just really commending them on what they have done for the profession, as well as the companies that we profiled. One of them is going to be who we interviewed today. Has got some great feedback on just what they received in the way of leads from us just profiling them on the show. So, that was a really great episode. I think it ties in how the industry is changing and how people get their news and information. And the funeral profession isn't exempt from that. We provide a platform in a show like this where people that couldn't make it to ICCFA can still get a glimpse, because we live streamed everything and then we highlighted it after the fact. They can still get a very good glimpse of what the show was like and what they missed. But in all actuality, because of the Funeral Nation show, they really didn't miss anything.
You're exactly right. And speaking of change and reaching out there, the Simple Funeral Payment Plan, powered by CareCap, they're the ones that sponsored this commentary in this segment. So these guys are the leaders in accounts receivable recovery. If you haven't been paid, the funeral ain't over. How about roll that promo, bro?
The funeral isn't over if you haven't been paid. Contact us at simplefuneralpaymentplan.com to find out how to become a $0 accounts receivable funeral home.
Jeff, who is the guest today?
Man, I am so excited. I met these guys as I shared with you live. Our guest today is no other than the founder of Cemetery 360, Jimmy Pinocchio. I'm not kidding. Let's roll that interview.
On the show today, let's just get the air clear here. Jimmy Pinocchio, that's my name. I'm a guy of honesty and integrity. And just in case you don't think so, just watch my nose, and I'll be telling the truth to you this whole time.
All right, so we'll make sure every once in a while that this is the truth and the whole truth, and turn your nose right there just in case. You don't have Geppetto in the room anywhere, do you?
No, he's not around today.
All right, so we're putting up with no donkey boy business up in here. You got me?
Oh, yeah, thanks again for having us on the show.
Yeah, so tell us about Cemetery 360, Jimmy.
Sure. Cemetery 360 actually offers sales and marketing software for cemeteries. We specialize in ground level 360-degree imagery. Are you familiar with Google Street View?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so our company actually goes out and takes anywhere from thousands to tens of thousands of ground level 360-degree images We actually linked that into the record management platforms for cemeteries and created, really an immersive and great experience for our cemeteries to connect with their customers.
It's amazing. So last week at the ICCFA show, Cemetery 360 was there. The commander said that you guys were the coolest thing at ICCFA. So your effing brand is a game changer. Please share with us how you came up with the product and the idea behind it.
Sure. Well, my background, I'm actually a licensed civil engineer. When I graduated college, I actually went to San Francisco to get a job in residential land development. Right around 07, 08, the economy took a change, and I really had the opportunity at the time. The company said to me, "Hey, we have a few clients for you that we like to shift you to." And they said they happen to be cemeteries. And I said, "Cemeteries? That's I wanted to do residential land development." And they said, "Well, it's just a little bit smaller development." So, for the last 7 years, I actually been involved with cemeteries, doing design, construction, and construction management for cemeteries.
Interesting. That's some really expensive space too, right? You're talking about high dollar real estate. Per square inch, that's some high stuff. We did have a short live feed with you, you and your partner. And what we want to do is, can you tell us exactly or pretty much how Cemetery 360 works and what it does?
Sure. So with Cemetery 360, again, we specialize in taking the ground level 360 views, and we link that into the record management platform. And we're really given the ability for cemeteries to take their cemeteries virtually anywhere. We're not limiting them anymore on how they connect with their audience online. So we actually have a new platform with our virtual reality. What you can do is enter a ground level 360 view.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. Hey. All right.
You can actually take the cemetery virtually anywhere. And really what this allows, we're really finding cemeteries to really think about new ways of marketing and new ways of connecting with today's online audience. And, we're finding folks starting to take their cemeteries into, mall kiosks and shopping centers. And really trying to find new ways of connecting with their cemeteries online.
It's pretty impressive. So what has the response been thus far from the industry, but more importantly, from the consumer perspective?
The consumers, today's consumers are changing. They really want to have online solutions to learn about this industry. Let's really take a look at some things that are out there today. Looking at the real estate industry. Today people want to do some research about homes. They're able to get online and become educated, to become really learn about what type of homes are available in their community. Look at the car industry, the insurance industry. Really, there's choices online. So really, today's customers are online, and the response we're getting is just overwhelming. People really can get online and actually learn about this industry and really get engaged with the industry.
Cool. So, Jimmy, what do you see for the future of Cemetery 360? If you put those glasses back on, what's out there that we can't see here?
Well, let me put them on and see here.
I had one of those when I was little. It had a kaleidoscope in it. Of course, this was back before you two even thought of, but it was pretty cool. It's
not growing, is it?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Everything's been good so far. Then let me think about this. Really, the future really of Cemetery 360 is to take this technology, which we call immersive technology. Wait a minute here. I'm actually zooming around the country right now. I'm all the way out in the East Coast. Now I'm all the way in the West Coast. This is what this technology can do for you. You really have the ability to get online and truly explore cemeteries virtually anywhere. Connect with your loved ones. Be able to get online and have these tools. So the future of Cemetery 360 really is to provide a online lead generating platform to actually capture that audience for cemeteries. And really give them the ability to reach outside their local network and actually be able to have resources and sell property virtually anywhere.
Interesting, man. You are making a difference out here.
Well, Jimmy, as an outsider to the profession, what are your thoughts on the funeral and cemetery industry?
Really, as an outsider and someone of the generation that I am, I mean, to give you an idea, I've walked into bars, you know,
Don't lie now. Come on.
all right.
You know what's going to happen? You're going to get those ears come up and that tail come off.
Let's just be honest here. In general, people don't want to think about death. People don't want to have to, talk about it. So, as an outsider, people want to be able to learn about this industry in their own time, in their own place. And the industry needs to capture that. And, these types of online solutions that are starting to become available, some of them through Cemetery 360 and some, like I mentioned, the online lead generating platforms that are here to come. That's really what the outsider is really seeking for, especially the younger generation being online.
Wow. Yeah, I think you're hitting it right on there. In fact, the old folks like me are on there too. Jimmy, in closing, if you could wave a magic wand or put your magic glasses on, what would you create? What do you see our greatest need in the industry is right now? And I'm almost going to guess what you're going to say, but where's our greatest need that you can see that we can capitalize on?
Sure. I believe the greatest need is what we just mentioned a second ago is being able to, let's just say capitalize on today's window shoppers. Mm-hmm. And we want to be able to create a platform that is acceptable for the cemetery industry. I don't believe that the future is selling property online. It's finding a way to generate additional leads, increase the pre-need sales in the industry, and really change how the today's customer connects with the cemetery industry.
I think you're spot on. Well, Jimmy, thank you for coming on the Funeral Nation show. You were a star. You continue to be one. The glasses are killing me. And I have a feeling this isn't the last time we're going to see you, is it?
Yeah, absolutely not. We have some future plans coming up. In the next 6 months, we're launching the second platform. It'll be fully integrated with the Cemetery 360 product. It really takes either virtual reality and connecting folks to a whole new level. So
I got it.
Appreciate you having us on the show. And I'm even getting a connection here about thank you for all the FN viewers out there for virtually visiting me right now.
All right, bro. Well, look, take care out there, and we look forward to having you on and talking about you a lot more here in the future, my friend. Out here.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jimmy. This interview segment was brought to you by our sponsor, Memory Care by AP Laser. Roll that promo.
This effing segment was brought to you by Memory Care, powered by AP Laser. Memory Care is a life story etched forever. For more information, visit aplaser.com.
Jeff, that was a great interview segment. Really psyched about what the guys at Cemetery 360 are doing, and it fits along with our F and Change motto that we've had this year, just enforcing new technology into the funeral profession. So now we're moving on to one of our personal favorite segments of the show. It's our F&, spotlight on a funeral director. Jeff, who are we going to spotlight today?
As everyone knows, we like to share positive stories and shine the spotlight on funeral directors and professionals making a difference in their community and our profession. This week, the spotlight shines on Marty Mitchell, a Mitchell family funeral home in Marshalltown, Iowa. He posted something on his Facebook, and I think we're going to show that here. By using Facebook, Marty posted this message to his community, sharing a message regarding a veteran, Charles Lanham, who had no living family members. As a result of this post, hundreds of people showed up. You see a picture there to the Iowa Veterans Home Cemetery to pay their respects to a man they never knew. A few things that really stand out to me here. First, Marty Mitchell's a good man, a patriot, and exemplifies the heart of a funeral director. But also, what did Marty do? He used Facebook to reach his community, and they responded overwhelmingly. Folks, this isn't a game. This is for real. If you're not on, if you're not engaging, you're missing out. So my salute to you, Marty. Thank you for taking care of our veterans. You and your staff, the effing spotlight's on y'all for your service to those that gave so much, yet expected so little. Thank you, my friend.
That's a great spotlight segment, Jeff. And now we transition into our WTF segment. We love humor so much that we can't end the show on something so uplifting, right? So we've got to go to our WTF segment. This is going to give you something to talk about Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's just a humorous look at the profession. And Jeff, I guess when we saw the next picture, I really thought, what the funeral?
Hey, dude, I pulled this up. I found it, and I was like, okay. At first, I exactly said that. What the funeral? I'm going to guess. In fact, I'm praying that this was some sort of promotion or interparade or something.
Yeah.
Or, hey, this is mobile, baby. But the problem I have, what would happen if it would have rained?
It got wet.
yeah. That makeup wouldn't be looking so good right there.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It
I'm
bad.
with you, Jeff. I'm hoping this was some violence prevention message or some sort of don't drink and drive. I don't know, but if it's not and it's for real, it's a mobile. We have the drive-through viewing. This is the drive-by viewing.
Hey, it's a drive-by funeral, right? If you take a close look, I can't find on there how have they got that thing fixed in. It looks like if the guy stepped on the gas, the whole thing, whoop, is gone.
That's right. Something. That'd be bad.
Woo! Yeah. Well, I'm digging it, man. Way to go.
Well, Jeff, the WTF segment's powered by and brought to us by Disrupt Media and the Disrupt You Show. Let's roll that promo.
At Disrupt Media, we're a social media content agency that focuses on storytelling for funeral companies. We use real stories to build creative strategies that achieve actual business goals. Want to learn more? Visit disruptmedia.co.
Well, that wraps up episode 29. It's time to turn our attention on episode 30, the big 3-0. What do we have coming up next week, Jeff?
I'm really excited. Next week's episode, we're going to have none other than the man himself, Dan Assard, as our guest for a big announcement. We always have the spotlight on a funeral director as well as a fresh WTF.
All right, folks. We know it's near the end of the show as the Funeral Commander's cigar is shortened. The glass is empty. So until next time, have a great effing week.
Out here.